Hi, welcome to Living Raw by Grace's third green smoothie video. At the beginning I intended on giving you lots of raw recipes that you can enjoy, but then I thought green smoothies, first off, everyone enjoyed the first green smoothie video I did, and tons of people got to see it, and a lot of people now are enjoying green smoothies. So I am excited because if you're going to add any one thing to your diet, green smoothies are the best thing you can do. So if you're going to concentrate on improving your health, start with green smoothies. First off, you get all the nutrition from the greens, but all you taste is the fruit. So most green smoothies are this much green and this much fruit. So you're getting lots of nutrition from the fruit as well, but the greens are loaded with fruit, with nutrition. Lots of nutrition: protein, iron, calcium, vitamins A, K, C. I mean, they're remarkable. Greens should have their own food group. They are so incredible, but they're hard to eat by themselves. I can make a salad of lettuce and spinach, but I don't chew all that well. We're supposed to chew until it's a creamy consistency in our mouth, which I never do. And it doesn't taste all that good. So I usually smother it with, some sort of dressing, which now is good, but most of the dressings you buy in the store are not so good for you. So the good thing about getting green smoothies into your diet is that you are getting all the nutrition of the greens without actually having to eat them. You're going to drink them instead. It's much easier. It's also easy to drink a green smoothie than it is to sit down at the table and have a salad when other people are eating, yummy dishes like lasagna or steak or something. So I always tell people to add green smoothies to whatever meal they are not so consistent with. If you're not a big breakfast person, make green smoothies your breakfast food. If you don't do lunch, then instead of skipping lunch, have a green smoothie instead. It's a wonderful, easy little addition to make into your diet, and kids love them too. If you have a kid that is a little more finicky, it's non-traditional green smoothies. So today we're doing a green smoothie, but we're going to be using red cabbage. Now it's still technically a green. It's cabbage. It's just a red form of cabbage. Awesome, awesome stuff. Red cabbage has, did you know red cabbage has omega-3 fatty acids? I didn't either until I looked it up. It is anti-inflammatory. It prevents and helps cure cancer. Cabbage juice, and when you blend it, helps to cure stomach ulcers. So this is an incredible little food. Also full of vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin K. So immune building, cancer fighting, anti-inflammatory. It's fantastic. And because it's red, it has, let me see if I get this right, anthocyanin, which is the red color of antioxidants. So you're getting more antioxidant power out of red cabbage than you do of green. Both are very good. I like red cabbage because it dyes my smoothie red or purple. It's not so green as, you don't want to, people always ask if I'm, drinking lawnmower pulp or something like that. So this one's a little bit of a sneaky green smoothie. So the first things first, you're going to get, depends on how much you make. So I'm going to fill my entire Vitamix, whole thing, full. It's going to be 64 ounces, otherwise known as 1 liter, 3 or 4 smoothie cups. This is one big meal for me. I'm going to enjoy this for the rest of the evening. I'm on my way to band practice, so while we're practicing or downtime, I can just be drinking my meal while everyone else is getting hungrier and hungrier and hungrier. And by the time everybody leaves, instead of running out to some restaurant at 10 o'clock at night, I'm already full. I'm done. I can go home and go to sleep. It's kind of nice. So, first thing you need to do is the cabbage. So what I did is I took a whole cabbage. This thing was huge, huge. And I cut it in half. And then I cut that in half. And then I cut it into smaller pieces. So I'm using 1/4 of a cabbage. And I suggest that if you do less than I'm doing, 1/8 of a cabbage. Start small. You only want to fill, 1/4 of what you're going to do. So if you're going to make 1 glass, this much is going to be green smoothie, or it's going to be, red cabbage. It may not seem like a lot, but you are pre-digesting it. You're taking it, you're breaking it down so that your body can better assimilate it, which is way better than if you had made like coleslaw out of this, because you're not going to chew it and your body's not going to process it as powerfully as if you had blended it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in here. La, 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 la. Okay, that's too much. can do that because I have a Vitamix. If you do not have a high-speed blender, I suggest that you cut and dice and chop into much smaller pieces so that your blender does not overheat and burn out. Now, I always suggest that with people that don't have high-speed blenders to start with the water and the red cabbage or whatever green they're doing first. Blend it up so that there's no pieces of green left. And then add your fruit. Because if you try to do everything at once, like I'm going to do right now, you're going to have a chunky smoothie, which is not so good. Hard to eat, and you're not getting as much nutrition. So, that's all the red cabbage I'm going to put in. I don't know if you can see. Ready? Red cabbage. Everything else, fruit. Now you can use any fruit you want. I'm going to use easy stuff that you can find in any store. You can find organic, that kind of thing. So, whatever floats your boat. I just got a whole bunch of oranges off of my friend's tree, so they're organic oranges. So excited. And I halved them, peeled them. So there's 2 oranges in here. And my daughter has a problem with not finishing her apples. She starts to eat them. She takes about 12 bites out of them, and then lets them sit. And then they get all brown, and she won't touch them again. But hey, they're still good. They're just oxidized. So into the smoothie they go. So we got some apples. Oh, she did it with a green one too. I keep finding half-eaten apples everywhere I go. It's a wonderful thing to do, you know, with produce that you don't want to throw away. And of course, in all of my smoothies, I put bananas. I'm putting in 2 bananas, peeled and halved, so that they blend easier, fit in my vitamins better. Bananas are my yogurt milk equivalent. They will make this smoothie creamy instead of just like juice. Does that make sense? So what you're going to do is you have red cabbage. I have 2 oranges. Now everybody knows oranges have tons of vitamin C in them, which are immune supporting food. So if the flu or the colds or anything else like that is floating around your workplace or your home, the more vitamin C you can get in your lifestyle in an organic substance, not just a powder or a tablet, will help you fight off those illnesses. And then apples. Apples are wonderful. They're full of iron. Did you know that? And a whole bunch of other things. Of course, more vitamin C, some vitamin K. And bananas full of potassium. People are not sure why we need potassium. Well, every time that you exercise or work out, you lose potassium. And drinks like Gatorade or Powerade have potassium in them to help replenish whatever you've lost. Well, bananas have it naturally. You don't have to worry about sugars and anything like that. Well, at least not artificial. You know, it has natural fruit sugars. So bananas are a wonderfully perfect food. They also, bananas, which is probably my favorite little fact, is that bananas have tryptophan in it. Have you ever heard of tryptophan? It's the sleep-inducing substance that is found in turkey. So that after Thanksgiving dinner, you sit at, everybody falls asleep because of the tryptophan. Well, tryptophan's also in bananas. So it's like this comfort food. When you eat it, it makes you kind of sleepy. And it's one of the reasons I tend to eat bananas late at night. I have no idea why I crave bananas at 10 p.m. and I often give in. But I realize that it's my body, it likes that extra boost of, assistance getting to sleep. So we've got cabbage, orange, apple, banana. Really simple, really easy. Next, we're going to add some water. I always add enough water to cover my greens or reds for this smoothie. So it's going to be anywhere from 1 to 3 cups of water. And you want as much water as possible because I don't want to have to chew my smoothie, and I don't want to have to use a spoon. I would like to drink it nice and smooth, nice and thin. And then I'm going to add ice. I always do enough ice to fill my lid, half a cup to a cup. And then let's see if I can do this. Woohoo! And I put the lid on. Now, my Vitamix, my high-speed blender is packed to the gills. I mean, it is loaded. And I need all 240 miles per hour to get this sucker moving. So if you don't have a high-speed blender, again, work in stages. Little bit more, blend. A little bit more, blend. A little bit more. It's going to take you longer than it takes me, which is why I spent more for the blender. So that way I can make this kind of thing in 5 minutes, if that. Probably not. Maybe we're like 90 seconds. And then I'm done and I'm out the door. Whereas it might take you more like 10 minutes. So if you don't have a high-speed blender, I'm sorry. But, see me if you are interested in something like a Vitamix or a Blendtec or a Health Master or a Ninja. There's lots of stuff out there. I've written a few blog posts regarding blenders and which ones I recommend and such. Okay, so I'm going to let it run. It is loud, so I'm probably going to mute some of this out. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so I have a lot. And there it is. There's my smoothie. It's a green smoothie. It's got tons of cabbage in it, but you would have no idea to look at it. And I'm going to trick my daughter later. She's going to drink her smoothie and go, wow, Mommy, it's purple, because her favorite color is purple, so la la la. Fun thing is, you can also put this in popsicle molds and freeze it, and then your kids will enjoy green smoothie popsicles that are purple. Anyway, it's a fantastic way to dye your smoothie without using berries. Berries aren't always in season, so red cabbage, lots of health properties, and makes a fantastic, beautiful smoothie. So here you go. Here's a close-up. Isn't it gorgeous? Ooh la la. Let's see how it tastes. Here it goes. Oh, that is, okay, that's good. Ooh, I like the orange. Yeah, I kind of make these up as I go along. It's fun. You can use any fruits and vegetables you want. I should say fruits and greens. But this is good. Well, I hope you have fun making it yourself. Feel free to use whatever fruit you like, but if you want to use apples, oranges, and bananas, they're easy to find, they're inexpensive, and red cabbage is inexpensive too. It's a very cost-effective smoothie. This entire smoothie probably costs around maybe $1, $1.50 to make. All of this. Now that is inexpensive. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, whenever you're watching this. I hope the Lord blesses you with good health, just as He's doing it with me. And I hope you enjoy. Leave me comments, let me know what you think, and I would love to hear back from you. Visit livingrawbygrace.com for more information, or you can email me at livingrawbygrace@mail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.